Women are manufacturing their own lives, and it's a cope. Now, let me explain what I mean by that. When I say women are manufacturing their own lives, it means that what women are doing is they're saying, this is my life, this is what I'm going to do, this is how I'm going to do it, and if anybody disagrees with me, they're a misogynist, or they're sexist, or they're a pig, right? And this is what they've done. Many, not all. And what I mean by that is even deeper. Specifically, women are saying, I'm going to go have sex. I'm going to go be a slut. I'm fine with that. All the accountability has been removed. Okay, all the consequences has been removed. If I get pregnant, I'll just have an abortion. Right? No one can tell me I'm a slut, because if they do, then they're a sexist. No one can judge me, because if they do, then they're a misogynist. And feminism backs me up. Now that I have feminism, I have an excuse to go live however I want. I don't have to change myself. I don't have to improve myself. I don't have to learn how to treat men better. I don't have to learn how to be moral. I don't have to learn how to have any accountability or responsibility. Because all of that is deemed sexist. All of that is against me and against my privilege, or I wouldn't even say privilege, because they don't think they're privileged, even though they are. They think they're oppressed, right? Because this is the psychology behind feminism. This is the subconscious programming, which has soaked deep into society and given these women carte blanche to do whatever they want. Now, some people might think what I'm saying is that women should be controlled. Some people might think what I'm saying is that, oh, women should go back to being these traditional housewives who serve a man. No, it's not what I'm saying. I'm saying women need accountability just like men need accountability. What's fundamentally sexist in society is that men have to deal with the consequences. Men have to, live up to our actions. We have to be accountable and responsible for everything. We're expected to, and if we're not, we're ridiculed or we're pushed to the wayside. Whereas a woman can do whatever she wants, act however she wants, eat whatever she wants, meaning she can get fat and she's still considered beautiful. And all of that is just peachy. All that's hunky-dory. All that's okay. Why? Because she's a female. This is gynocentrism. This is quote-unquote female empowerment. Really, it's idolatry. We're saying women could do no wrong, whereas men, we got to move carefully. Men, we got to pick and choose our steps wisely. If we don't work, we're considered losers. We're considered nothing. If we don't bring in a good income, we're considered bums. We may even become bums. Literally. A woman doesn't have to work, though. She can be a housewife and still consider herself empowered, even though really her husband is taking care of everything for her. Women don't have to be accountable because they can always fall back on oppression, feminism, right? I'm oppressed. I'm a female. I'm naturally oppressed, right? They always have that card in the back of their wallet, right? Well, what does that mean? That means they get a free pass. They don't have to be accountable for their actions. They don't have to live up to any kind of standard. All they have to do is show up. And what has this done? It's ruined their character. And I will say this, that women have successfully cornered the market, the sexual market, and the mating market, and the relationship market. They've successfully done that. And I believe that feminism has done this. I believe feminism has taught women how to leverage sex, how to use sex to their benefit to get what they want. And through that, they've cornered the sexual market and the relationship market, meaning they've created literal scarcity for something that is actually abundant. There are 4 plus whatever billion women on the earth approximately, and men are clamoring and fighting each other over 4 out of 10s, over 6s who have no character. That's how powerful pussy is in today's day and age. And stupid men buy into it. Yeah, I agree. Men are misogynistic. Women are oppressed. I agree. Can I have some sex now? And this is everywhere. This is permeated. Don't get me wrong. I am for women's freedom. But when you have freedom, what should come along with that is accountability. What should come along with that is a standard. Women are pick and choosing what they want. They're saying, I want freedom, but I also want those benefits. I want to be oppressed when it benefits me to be oppressed, and I want to be equal when it benefits me to be equal. You see, they want different things at different times. Oh, I'm going to play this equality card when I want a job, but I'm going to play the oppressed card when I want attention, or when I want sympathy and the benefits that come from that. I'm going to play this oppressed card when it comes to my poor choices that I've made. Oh, I'm just an oppressed woman, and if you call me out for my poor choices, you're a misogynist. But then they'll attack men when men don't want to be accountable. Oh, a man who doesn't want to raise a baby that he didn't want, which was 50% her mistake as much as it was his mistake, but he's got to pay for all of it. Then he's the oppressor. But when she doesn't want the baby, then she's empowered when she kills it. Then she's empowered because it's my body, my choice. But when you want the baby, then he's got to pay for it. You see, this is the grift. That's the that's the lie that they use. That's the swindle, right? So you see, women are manufacturing their own lives. And they're using feminism, and they're using these lies to manufacture it. And they're saying, oh, this is my great life that I've got with my boyfriend who believes that I'm equal, when in reality you've got him trained, when in reality you don't even know your own self, and you don't even think that the way you think is wrong. Oh, this is my life that I'm living, and it's so great. And my boyfriend, he's equal, woo woo woo, right? When in reality you have this iceberg, that's just the tip of the iceberg. When you go underneath, there's this huge mountain of ice, metaphorically, which is all your opinions, all your hatred, your real, how you really feel about men. All your hypergamy, all your gynocentrism, all your selfish, narcissistic ways. And what men are actually kind of doing, which is what I see, is they're kind of adapting and just saying, yes, dear, yes, dear. They're just becoming yes men. Yes, dear, I'll go wash the dishes. Yes, dear, I'll go do this. I'll go do that. I'm doing my part. Oh, it's all 50-50. When in reality, she's got her little life and she doesn't want to see anything outside of that. 50-50 is fine if that's what it really is. If you're a quality person, if you really are coming to the relationship with real love and something to offer. But when you really understand it, what it really is it's I am running the show in my own mind. My boyfriend is playing a part, and the part that he's playing pleases me because he's doing all these things that are right. But if he ever did anything that wasn't right, you'd dump him or you'd move on. Because your love is only goes so far as everything is perfect. When things aren't perfect, you move on. And that's why you've got a trail of discarded boyfriends behind you. And this guy's he's just good. He's good at figuring out how to please women. He's good at being benign and innocuous. He's good at being at blending in and acting like, oh yes, dear, I'm helping and we're in this together, when really she's running the show. It's not to say that the man should run the show. It's just that we should be accountable. And you find out who she is when she's put to the test. If you say anything wrong about women, you share any truths about the court system or about single mother problem, because it is a problem, and guys raising other guys' kids is a frickin' problem statistically, as well as just, I mean, if you're a man, what are you doing raising some other guy's kids? But of course, oftentimes today, that's all we're left with. But that's a problem. If you say anything bad about that, if you say anything that triggers women, oh, yo, you're talking about women, I'm going to go crazy, then oh, okay, she's not normal. She lives in this padded little room where everything's perfect, and her boyfriend's, yes, dear, yes, and he just says all the right things, because if he said anything that wouldn't please her, she'd be out of it. She'd lose it. And this is women's real character. This is the real thing. That's not, when you get past the veneer of the manufactured life that he's fitting into, that he's playing a role in as if it's a movie, he's playing a part in that life. When you get past that, what it really is she's this shallow person who's got a hairpin trigger of being triggered, of being pushed, and she'll go crazy if anything challenges her little narrative, if anything challenges her perfect little manufactured life. And that's how you know it's phony. That's how you know it's not real.